Hi everyone, welcome to I Jump Instead. My name is Stephanie and I'm here to introduce you to I Jump Instead, to the world of rebounding, to the world of jumping instead. We can do other forms of exercise and we can use rebounding to enhance our experience with other forms of fitness, but we can also just jump in order to create amazing health, amazing flexibility, heal old injuries, increase circulation, pump the lymphatic system, and greatly enhance muscle density and a beautiful, sculpted, symmetrically built body. My twin sister and I have been jumping since 2016. We both have lost 50 pounds each and we have transformed our physiques from little to no muscle to extraordinary muscle. Here's just a peek of my upper body alone from jumping instead. And I'm so excited about the amazing results from doing something that we get to do in the comfort of our own home, wearing whatever clothing we want to in the privacy of our close friends and family, because you never know. Your friends are gonna eventually see you jump, hopefully, or your family members will see you jump. You don't have to share equipment with strangers, and kids enjoy rebounding. Elderly enjoy rebounding. Everybody loves to jump. It's a connection to the forces of the earth and it makes us feel good. It helps to enhance mental health, emotional health, physical health, and it is fun. And I'm so excited to be a rebounding instructor with my identical twin sister. We were born in 1984. And we started our jumping journey in 2016. We were in the middle of an 11-year caretaking journey with our grandma, Fern, who passed at 104 years old and rebounded into her early 90s for just a short period of time, but it was significant for her health, her agility, and her longevity. And she ultimately influenced us to jump. We have not really been into fitness to the extent we are now. We did dabble in jogging and walking and cycling and yoga and things like that, but we were not consistent. We didn't ever go to the gym really consistently, and we had a weight struggle throughout our late 20s into our early 30s. And it wasn't until we found rebounding that we finally got consistent with something that was going to finally change our physiques, finally get the weight off, and transform our lives. And we have fun and look forward to rebounding every single day. When we first started jumping, Sally had an ankle injury and she was forced to sit bounce only. And we had been influenced by the creator of Cellerciser. The Cellerciser Rebounder is the rebounder that we started our journey on, and Dave Hall is the creator of Cellerciser. And we watched his DVD and he did show us a series of movements that would help to activate the muscles, get extraordinary results. And he did show us sit bouncing. So we knew sit bouncing was an option for us. And because Sally's injury was too severe for her to jump on her feet, she was forced to jump on her bum. And she did. And so for the first 2.5 years of our rebounding journey, we were trying to wrap our heads around jumping. It really was a faith system. It's like we had to learn to believe in jumping to the extent where we could just only jump. Maybe that was what we were feeling, was that should we do other forms of exercise? Should we still ride our bikes? Should we still walk? What's going to give us the best results? What's going to give us the fastest results? And it took us 2.5 years to mentally adapt to jumping, but also physically. We jumped into it too fast. We ultimately wish we started jumping instead, like we suggest now. But we jumped in too hard too fast, and we ultimately faced a lot of weaknesses in our body. In the wrists, the elbows, in the neck and spine, in the hips, in the knees, in the ankles, the calves. There probably wasn't a body part that we didn't aggravate in the process of trying to adapt, trying to get fast results when we started jumping on a Cellerciser Rebounder. And even with Sally sit bouncing, she pretty much, she scorched her back. She didn't break it or anything like that. It was probably a month that she had to completely stop jumping, but she injured her back. It was too much, too intense. So we really want to emphasize that rebounding is a very potent form of exercise. It's a concentrated form of exercise. And so it is very important that we approach a jumping journey very safely and understand what the essence of rebounding is. It is a weight loss experience. It is a muscle building experience, but it's also going to present our weaknesses right to our faces, and we're going to face our imbalances in our bodies. If one knee gets injured or pulled, it could be because that is our weaker knee. These days I want to look at my little aches and pains, and I want to look at them like they are strengthening opportunity, and I need to rest in order to let that area of my body heal. And then when I get back to jumping instead, again, I am stronger. I have gained strength in the process of resting and having a weakness be revealed. Ultimately, our jumping journey, it began with a 2.5-year phase of understanding that we were not as strong as we thought we were. And then in 2018, midway through, we finally just decided to get consistent and start jumping again daily. Sally on her bum, sit bouncing. And we were doing 15-minute routines that we created for ourselves, just like 2-minute warm-up, 2-minute cardio, 3-minute upper body, 3-minute lower body, and a few minutes of core and a few minutes of cool down. About 15, 16, 17 minutes, something like that. And we got consistent, and we did it every single day, most days. And there might have been some days where we took off, or there might have been some days where we did it twice in the day. We were eager, we were excited, we were hungry for results, and we wanted consistency. And in that process, we were feeling like we were going to the gym, and we were getting a full body muscle development workout. That was what we were feeling in the journey. The first few months was all it took, and our faces transformed. It was like our faces got sculpted, and that was enough. Even if the weight hadn't shifted significantly, we were still 30 pounds heavier than we are now when we got consistent in 2018. Our faces transformed. We were still about 30 pounds heavier, and we both brought our arms up and flexed to each other for the first time. It was just, randomly we came across the idea to flex. Everything was just exploding out of our bodies, but we could feel it along the way. It was a guarantee that we were getting muscles, and our legs too. It was so exciting, and it really, really, really motivated us. So we just kept jumping, we kept trucking along, and we were dabbling, and ultimately our weight wasn't shifting, and this was a dietary journey for us. But we were building incredible muscle while we were jumping and sit bouncing on the Cellerciser Rebounder. Sally did eventually face the truth with what it took to heal her ankle, and she did a series of ankle rehab exercises. I'll show you one thing she did was she hung her leg off the side of the unit, and she pointed her toes, and she reached and lengthened through the ankle while gently bouncing, and she did ankle rotations, and she also was sit bouncing and doing ankle rehab, lay bouncing, legs inverted, doing ankle rehab, and she got herself onto a consistent rehab schedule, and finally, over the course of weeks and months, finally got her ankle strong enough to where she could jump on her feet, and she didn't have that pain and that swelling, and then it just progressed and got better and better and better, and she doesn't have an ankle injury at all anymore. 8 years of severe pain in her ankle resolved and healed, and she started her jumping journey sit bouncing. Super profound. So bringing you forward to 2019, the end of 2019 is when I Jump Instead was born. We were still taking care of our grandma, and we built our website. We started putting out free routines on YouTube, and we started creating programs for our website. And this is when our jumping journey really took off, because when we built these programs, it was really about building ourselves the program that was full body strengthening for the whole week, where we wanted to be consistent 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week, and do a program where we could really dial into building full body muscles. And we knew that in order to build muscle, you need to put in the work of connecting to the muscles over and over and over again. So we knew that structure like that was really going to support our results and our journey. And we did them for about 6 weeks each. This was when I Jump Instead was just taking off, and we had a Facebook group that we started, and we started getting stronger and more knowledge and more connected to our jumping experience. We also switched from mouth breathing to nose breathing along the way. So we were mouth breathing in our website program classes, and we encourage you, if you try those programs, we encourage you to nose breathe only. We get all of our nose breathing resources from the Oxygen Advantage. So if you are inclined to get the best experience out of your life and out of your fitness and health, we encourage you to nose breathe and look into the Oxygen Advantage for more information. Let's fast forward again to the end of 2023. Grandma had graduated to heaven, and Sally and I were able to take our business to the next level. So we started a membership, and it is a paid subscription, and that subscription has evolved. So September of 2023 is where season 1 of the membership workouts began, and we are officially in season 2 in the year of 2024. And now we present 2 platforms. We have a free daily flexibility class that is free to the public, and we also have our private trophy membership. Each of these daily classes runs 6 days a week. This one is flexibility, and then this one's our bodybuilding class. This is our get strong, build your strength, and connect to the most incredible results you possibly can on a rebounder bodybuilding with I Jump Instead. So that is our journey, and whenever you're watching this video, I'm sure many amazing things have happened with this channel, and we are still so excited to share our journey and our experience with you, and hopefully you're choosing us as instructors so you can get the most out of jumping, really dialing in to the flexibility and the strength ability when applying a gentle bounce to your body. That is the connection we're making. We're applying gentle bounce to lengthening and to contracting and putting resistance against the muscles, whether we are flexing or we are going down into the force of acceleration and deceleration and adapting to those forces, which applies weight to the body, which builds muscle symmetrically throughout the whole body. So the rebound units that we recommend, we have started on the Cellerciser Rebounder. They have 2 options available. They have the bifold rebounder with bar, and it folds in half and it comes with a wide bar. They also have the trifold. It folds into 3 and it comes with a narrow bar. Both have the same integrity bounce. Both have the highest quality, high grade steel springs resistance that takes flexibility, lymphatic flushing, and muscle density to the highest level. I'm going to show you the springs. There are 36 springs that wrap around that whole unit. And when you jump against this triple tiered, smooth, tapered spring, and you jump down on this seatbelt material space age mat, it's a smooth, supportive, controlled, firm bounce. And it connects you to really, really deep cleansing, flexibility, and maximum muscle density. Here is the bungee unit that is of equal value to the Cellerciser. These are both about the same price, ranging between $600 and $800. This is the JumpSport 350 Pro. JumpSport.com has many JumpSport rebounders available. Ultimately, what we believe the bungee unit experience provides is a gentler experience than the Cellerciser, which is going to be a better bounce for some of you. Some of you don't need this intensity of a bounce, and this is an excellent option for those looking for a little bit more of a gentler experience. Maybe you're not looking for that maximum muscle density, but you still want a quality experience, a safe experience, and fun experience. You want there to be a bounce. You want to connect to a consistent bounce year after year after year. That's what a high quality rebounder is going to provide for you. And then there's going to be some of you that are looking for a unit to get started on, and it's going to be a more budget friendly unit. And we suggest the BCAN. They've got 2 sizes, and they have spring and bungee. We have tried the spring unit. We feel that the bounce is a little bit too firm for our liking, so we like and prefer the bungee BCAN. They have two sizes. Like I said, this is the 40-inch, same as the 350 Pro, JumpSport, and the Cellerciser. The other size BCAN bungee unit is 48 inches. All I can say is that it's big. It's really big. Some people like more space, and if you're willing to have it take up more space in your home, the big one is fun. And some of you will want to choose the big one. Otherwise, the 41 is big enough. It's perfect. That's the ones we train on 40 inches. What this one will require is assembly. The Cellerciser does not require any assembly. The JumpSport does require some assembly. Just the legs need to be installed, maybe 15 minutes for that. This one will take about 45 minutes, and it does require strong hands. The bungees all need to be connected. And like I said, somebody that's got strong hands needs to help you with this. The legs need to be installed, and the handlebar needs to be installed. But what we love about the BCAN is that it's a perfect temporary unit to get started on. It's fun, and it comes with a wide handlebar. It's a very supportive, excellent handlebar. And long term, when you choose a rebounder in the future, if you choose the Cellerciser, the bar that goes with the BCAN actually fits on the Cellerciser. In case that matters to you, there will be an extra bar available for you because you'll already own a bar from your BCAN. So this is the rebounder we recommend if you need to get started on a more budget-friendly unit. There is also the option of checking your local Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or OfferUp or Nextdoor or secondhand online resources to connect you to higher quality rebound units that are for sale. So keep your eyes peeled. You might check every single day for several weeks, and there it is, a discounted high quality rebound unit. You might find a Cellerciser, you might find a JumpSport Pro unit, you might even find a BCAN or several other rebounder options that are on the market. There are many, many different rebounder options, but these are the rebounders that are available on our website and the ones that we recommend. So now to get started on your jumping journey safely and efficiently. On our website at jumpinstead.com, we have a beginner's guide. This was created by Carol Truman, and she is considered an expert with all the experience she had. She wrote a book called Looking Good, Feeling Great, and she had a beginner's guide in there, and we copy pasted it because it is a perfect beginner's guide, and it advances you just right, except for if your body disagrees, which simply means you back off. And that is all we can tell you to do, is to rest and back off if your body signals you to do so, or reduce the intensity. We ultimately want you to approach rebounding slowly and understand that it is a concentrated form of exercise. It's going to present your weaknesses to you, and so you need to understand that in order to get you to progress faster and to give you the faster results and to get these weaknesses stronger, to strengthen your tendons and ligaments and start to create more flexibility in your fascia and your body. So with this beginner's guide, we recommend that you follow it for 1 to 3 weeks, and you just get really connected and adapted to jumping, adapted to the experience of the vertical resistance against your body. It's going to wake your body up in a way you could never expect, in a way that your body needs most. And then what you can do beyond that beginner's guide is you can join our free daily live class that runs 6 days a week. And we work on deep flexibility and rehabilitation and mobility and self-love. And we connect to youth in our body. We connect to circulation, anti-aging. That's what rebounding is all about. It's about connecting us to a healthier body. And what is health? What is greater health? It's longevity, it's youth, it's energy, it's circulation, it's more mobility, it's better sleep, it's weight loss, it's muscle gains. It's so many more things that we can't even imagine. And this daily free class is designed for your journey. You could be joining this class if you're a beginner and you just did the beginner's guide. You could join this class if you're an advanced athlete, and you could be connecting to your greatest flexibility and deep healing and connecting to waking up muscles that want more. They want more out of you. They want to open up more. They want more circulation. You want to get to certain body parts, but you need more flexibility in the surrounding muscles. Let's get in there and let's create that flexibility. Let's progress you in your fitness journey, no matter what fitness you might also be doing. This daily flexibility class is excellent for progressing your fitness. Once you're all through the beginner's guide and you've joined our free daily class, maybe for several weeks, then you can go to our YouTube channel and search out the playlist tab. There are many tabs on YouTube. We have the home tab, the videos tab, the live tab, the playlist tab, the membership tab, the community tab. Go find those tabs, because in the playlist tab is where all of our free workouts are. In the live tab is where our free daily class is. And in the memberships tab will be where your membership or bodybuilding class shows up if you choose to become a member to our YouTube channel, where you can join us 6 days a week for that bodybuilding class. All you would have to do would be press the join button and join our membership for $24.99 a month, less than $1 a class. And under the memberships tab, there will be all of these beautiful 6 days a week routines that are going to connect you to the most beautiful experience of fitness that you can do no matter where you are in the world. The Cellerciser folds and is travelable. There are some JumpSport units that fold as well. So you can take your unit with you potentially to your vacation and stay fit for life. And so there you have it, the beginner's guide, the daily flexibility class, our free workouts under the playlist section on YouTube, and then long-term you can join the membership and take care of fitness and just be the fittest, healthiest, most energized, most flexible version of yourself, and all in the comfort and privacy of your own home. And your family and friends can jump instead too. You should spread the word. You should tell them about rebounding, and you could tell them about which rebounders that you love and recommend, and maybe you can pass on a rebounder that you're finished with and you've moved on. We do our flexibility classes on the Bungee unit. We like to do our bodybuilding classes on the Cellerciser unit. And all units welcome to our classes with I Jump Instead. We recommend nose breathing. Check out the oxygen advantage. And we want you to have fun. We want you to connect inward, feel inward, always honor your fitness level, modify moves if you need to. Make sure that your experience is really about you and about progressing your skill of lengthening, of contracting the muscles, of connecting the mind to the muscles, of experiencing symmetry in your movements and of your form, and carrying yourself through the workouts with really nice form and nice posture, and then taking that with you throughout the rest of your day, nose breathing, connecting to your most beautiful self. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I want to invite you to join our Facebook group. It's a private group where you can ask us any questions you have, and the community is also going to chime in and give you answers as well. And definitely check us out on Instagram. Our handle is I Jump Instead. And we are available on YouTube, as you know, and there is a lot more coming to you from I Jump Instead in the future. Signing off from Stephanie and my twin sister Sally. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next class. Bye-bye. Just being with the body is it's such a loving experience to actually spend this moment truly connecting to the body, breathing into it, feeling into it. It's like a body scan. Taking that moment to fully relax and to connect.